everyone, it's Nicole, and I just had my appendix out. Fun. So this whole story starts on Wednesday, November 29th, when I felt a terrible, terrible pain in my stomach. Here I am just thinking, oh, maybe it's just cramps, I'm fine. Then I get home and I throw up. Okay, not cramps, maybe a stomach bug, but something felt off. I'm like, this isn't like a normal stomach bug, this doesn't feel like everything's woozy. I feel pains in my stomach. Luckily for me, well, not luckily, but conveniently, a year before, my brother had the same thing, so I was aware of an appendicitis and what it was and symptoms of it. So I go to my mom and I'm like, Mom, what are the symptoms for appendicitis? So she looked it up and it was throwing up, loss of appetite, pains in the right side of my stomach, basically everything I was feeling. So she's like, alright, we're going to the hospital. So basically when I got there, they just kind of put me in a bed and started getting different tests. Basically I had blood work done, I had an ultrasound, and after the tests and everything, they found out that my appendix was inflamed, which basically means it hasn't burst yet, but I need to get this out before it does. So after all my tests and stuff, they wheeled me up to a different room. So now I was in my private room and there was nothing else to do except for watch TV and sleep. So luckily for me, there was a Friends marathon going on at Nick at Night, so I watched that until like 2 a.m. Then the next morning around 11 a.m., I got to go in for surgery. So yeah, on Thursday, November 30th is the day I had my surgery, which a year before, November 30th, my brother had his appendix out. How weird is that? That's just really strange. Anyway, I've never had surgery before, and this is when I started getting nervous. Before the surgery, a bunch of people came in and told me what to expect and what was going to happen if I had any questions, and that kind of made me a little bit calmer because I kind of knew what was happening. It wasn't like I was going to be cut up or anything. The surgery was done laparoscopically, as it is called, which means it's done in 3 tiny incisions in my stomach. They started to wheel me to the operation room. They even asked me what music I want being played during my surgery. It's not like I can hear it, but apparently subconsciously it'll calm me or something, so I'm like, I want Christmas music. So they wheel me into the operation room, and my dad was surprised I remember this part because when he had his hip surgery, he was like out cold apparently. Like me, I remember going into the operation room. They had like a little TV screen in front of me playing like Christmas music on YouTube, so you know, I was just like looking at Michael Bublé's face like, oh okay. And they put me under anesthesia, which is what makes me fall asleep during the surgery. So the last thing I remember is looking up at Michael Bublé's face, and then the next thing I know is waking up and it was over. I didn't dream, I didn't hear anything, I didn't feel anything. Literally like a second later, I'm hearing voices, and I'm like, what? What's going on? I open my eyes, and they're, like, wheeling me back out to my parents. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's over. So, yeah, apparently with anesthesia, you don't dream or feel anything. You just kind of close your eyes and wake up, and it's done, which is great. Then my throat was kind of sore, because apparently they had a breathing tube in it, so they gave me a slushie, which is great. Then they took me back up to my room, kind of just chilled out. Then I fell asleep there again, and the next morning, I got to go home. And then my friends Gianna, Tegan, and Emma came by, and they gave me, like, balloons and candy and stuff. And then on Saturday, my friend Amy and my grandma came by, and on Sunday, my friend Abby, my grandpa, and my step-grandma came by. So that leaves us to today, Monday. I still feel very sore in my stomach, and I'm starting to get really tired from talking so much, but other than that, I'm feeling alright, you know, and it's getting better. I get another day to rest tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, they're saying I can go back to school, if I'm feeling up for it, of course. So yeah, that is my appendix story time video, I guess. What I want you to take from this video is, if you get like weird pains that aren't normal and you're concerned, don't be afraid to get it checked out. Also, don't be scared of surgery. You literally close your eyes, open them, and it's done. It's not a big deal. So surgery, apparently not scary. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.